Peter Fody here, Fody Sports Vlog. This is the fourth one. Unfortunately, I just recorded a nice 6-minute video on my MacBook with the eyesight in iMovie that I've done the past 3 times, and somehow it didn't save. Wonderful. So, I guess we'll have to run down exactly what I just talked about. Alright, so regarding the Floyd Mayweather Manny Pacquiao fight, there's an article on ESPN right now that talks about how when they filmed 24/7 for Hatton Pacquiao, Pacquiao got blood tested 14 days before the fight, which would totally eradicate his argument about not wanting to be tested within 30 days of the fight. My guess is he forgot about this, or it was like a one-time thing, and his manager, Bob Arum, said he believes he will be able to further convince him to do the blood testing now that he knows that he's done it before and won a fight by, and he did it. So that's pretty interesting. Regardless, the fight's going to happen. Because one of 2 things will happen. Either Manny will take the test and whatever, or Floyd will drop the demands just because, all he cares about is his money, really, at the end of the day. And he won't let the richest fight in boxing history go to waste. So, that's that. Another really cool thing, well, not cool thing, interesting thing in the sports world is, hang on a second here. Interesting is that Urban Meyer stepped down as the Florida Gators head coach, which is kind of wild, really. He's a great coach and a lot of winning seasons, teams, great players, national championships. And, I always ask for you guys to send me tweets about these articles or about sports news or anything. And this person didn't send this to me, but I saw it on their profile, so I'm going to read it and go from there. Urban Meyer steps down as Florida head coach. How do you think this will affect the recruits coming to Florida next year? This was by James Hartgy. I'll link him up underneath this video once I'm done here. As far as I'm concerned, I don't think it will affect him at all. I don't think Florida is that kind of a school. If Penn State has Joe Paterno, kids go there because of Joe Paterno. Florida wins football games. That's why people go to Florida. If Joe Paterno was still there and Penn State was 0-12 next year, you'd still get recruits because of Joe Paterno. If Florida stopped winning, that would be a problem, but I don't see that happening. So that's my take on that. I don't think it's going to have anything to do with recruiting. I would say the same thing for a school like USC, Alabama, the old, I guess USC's not old, but like some of the more recent storied programs, like for instance Florida State, I think that's going to hurt getting rid of Bobby Bowden. I think kids went there to play for Bobby Bowden. So we'll see. Obviously, I'm no Mel Kiper, or all these guys that are geniuses or whatever you want to call them. So that's that. As you can see, I have my Yankees gear on. I couldn't dare put on anything that resembles the Buffalo Bills, considering that they lost 31-3 yesterday. That's horrible. They're not very good. It's unfortunate. One thing I will say is I like this coach. I think he has the potential to be very good. I really like him. He's the first head coach we've had since Marv Levy left, really, that I've had a great feeling about. He's not really the head coach. He's kind of the interim guy, Perry, but I really like him. I don't know if that means anything. Probably doesn't, but we'll see. Other scores that I'm kind of shocked about: the Jets beating the Colts. That's wild. Tampa Bay winning a game nonetheless against New Orleans. Wild. And finally, the Giants, my fellow New York team, spanked by the Panthers. So, They started off, 6-0, 5-0. Whee! Downhill. You know, I can't remember everything I talked about last time, but that's about it for today. I don't know if I mentioned this at the beginning, but the reason I hadn't posted in the past couple of days was because I went to New York City on Saturday. So, just got back. This is my first post. I will make another one tomorrow. Tweets, emails, comments, video responses, whatever. Let's make it happen. That's it. Talk to you guys tomorrow.